Yeah, if you're a gay couple and you could give an adopted child a good home, that's fine. I'm cool with that. You're not cool with that?
I'm not either. It's not my life. I mean, I'm not either way. I'm like, I don't know if it's cool because you could be fucking abusive, like we've seen thousands of times on the news.
Right.
So anybody giving it, I don't think it's straight people that should have goddamn kids. so I've seen a lot of families like, no, I don't think they should have children. Like, like it's a and then they painted up what they talk. I've been indoctrinated, and what do he think that's happening? I don't think about what's happening. I'm telling you what gay people that I've known for decades said that they did not want, and I said, well, now it's the merging of what do you want? Just like you've changed your name, like they've changed titles as well.
Yeah, but you see, like, for example, like the brat and her wife had a baby. They used the brat's eggs and some white guy sperm, and the brat's wife carried the baby. Now they got a baby. I personally think that's fine. I really don't care. The baby gets raised in a good environment. The brat's got money, you know. Hopefully the baby will be in an environment where it could, you know, thrive and flourish and so forth. You know, and on the flip side, we both know lots of fucked up parents, fucked up mothers, fucked up fathers. They have done a horrible job of raising their kids. So to me, it doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, everyone has an opinion.
Did that stop Trump from being elected? Because he gives a shit.
He does give a shit.
And the Republicans give a shit. Did that stop them from being in office? Did that stop anything?
No.
It's like people.
Well, it's not. I mean, Trump is really not really. It's not so much about the gay thing; it's more about the trans thing. You know, trans athletes and everything else like that.
Even with that, right? So look, do you see how this shit happens? Now you got this. You had this trans boxer, MMA fighter, knocking the shit out of regular women.
Yeah, I'm against that. I'm against trans people entering women's sports. I've got a problem with that. Even Caitlyn Jenner has a problem with that, and that's a former gold medalist.
But are they? Do they have a phobia because you're against something that you view not to be correct? I don't want a woman. I don't want a man that's saying that they're a woman. I didn't want the shit for the bathrooms. Because when you have a daughter, some random ass dude coming in there like, yo, man, this is shit is hard to explain that some dude can walk in because today he feel like.
Yeah, he identifies with
he's identified, you know, which opens up other shit. What about the people who gonna use that to go in and do nefarious things?
Look, I remember I read a story maybe like 2 years ago. Because of certain trans rights, they're allowing trans prisoners in female prisons. And I remember this one trans guy, or female, however you want to say it, impregnated like 5 or 6 different women.
I would do it. You goddamn right, I would do it.
And they had to shut down, I think they shut down the whole prison over that.
I would go to prison and I would get arrested and say, I identify as a woman.
Send me to the woman's prison.
Looking just like this. And trust and believe the amount of fucking I'm gonna do. I identify.
You can get all the prison bays. All of them.
Oh my goodness. I would have a cell and I'd be sitting on a fucking throne in there as a woman. And be telling other women, tell them that Dennis want to see you. Tell them that Debbie wants to see you. Like, fucking right, man. I'm like, Debbie does Dallas all over again, the man version.
I remember they had changed the rules, I think, in Canada about athletic competition. So if you identify with a certain gender, you're allowed to enter that competition. So a male powerlifter decided to enter a female powerlifting contest. and ended up winning every competition and breaking every record just to prove a point, right? Because it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't think that, listen, I'm fine with it going the other way. If you're a woman that feels she's good enough to like join the NBA or something like that, that's cool. Go ahead and do it. But I think when you have men beating up on women,
Man,
I'm not cool with that.
What's wrong with playing with your goddamn group? Play with your group.
Play with your group.
Play with your group. Because if you're a woman and you get in a boxing ring with me, you think you good enough, I got a little edge on you.
Well, you got more than a little edge.
It's the same if I was a dude and I went into it's not, my strength is not gonna stop. It's gonna be bad. So just play with your fucking group if you want to play athletics, but don't switch over and then break the hearts of some little girl that's supposed to be going to the Olympics. You done outran her because you're fucking Steve and not Suzanne. It's like, this is, man, like, god damn.
Now listen, I remember Marcellus Wiley was a guest on my show, former football player, former ESPN host. And I remember I asked him, I said, do you ever think that, let's just say a female NBA player would be good enough to actually join the NBA? He said, absolutely not. And he goes, this is why. At one point, like FloJo had like the world record for like the fastest woman in a running competition.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, there are high school runners who are male who run faster than her. Boys in high school run faster than the fastest woman on earth. So what do you think is going to happen when you take it to a professional level? Just is what it is.
Usain Bolt versus FloJo. it's one of those things. And like when you do podcasts or interviews, sometimes the edit gets it fucked up, or they put that clip out with just you saying that, and people only go on that. Like that question right there is a hot button question. Depends on how you splice it.
No, we're gonna let you say the whole thing.
If it's a clip of it, oh, here we go. Here we start all over again with the fucking backlash bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Because somebody is going to want to. People ask me questions from the past all the time, and I'm like, but what about now? Because it's like, that's not even a thing. I lost some deals over that shit, and I asked a very simple question to the people who I lost a deal with. Do you think that I'm an honest person? Yeah. But you're giving me, we're cutting ties because of the backlash that you feel that I'm going to get when you know I'm an honest person, instead of just defending the position or let me explain the position. Because it wasn't, even Joe Rogan was like, man, I hate I even put it out like that. Because it's a fucked up way to present something, because I'm a comedian and the position that I was holding was based on a comparison. So I'm not this if I say this, and you're not that because of whatever the situation is. But it is what it is. But when you're an independent artist, who gives a shit at this point?
Pretty much. That's how I look at it.